This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Delaware Electric Cooperative.
Well, earlier in the show, WBOC Chief Meteorologist Dan Satterfield told us that we may be in for some snow tonight. And with the recent high winds and the anticipation of nor'easters and severe thunderstorms that we've become all too familiar with, we know in a moment's notice we could be left in the dark.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, fallen trees and branches are a leading cause of power outages. Delaware Electric Cooperative's Jeremy Tucker has more on how linemen are working to keep trees from wreaking havoc on your everyday life and what you can do to help them.
Trees add a lot to your property. They increase your home's value and can increase curb appeal. But when hurricanes, nor'easters, snowstorms, and even thunderstorms strike, trees that are close to the lines can cause major problems. And that's where these Asplin tree trimming crews come in.
One of our major goals at DEC is to improve reliability, make sure that the lights stay on and make sure that our outages are reduced.
To accomplish that goal, crews like these are cutting back trees and mulching up branches every day.
By having a preventative vegetation management program, it allows us to control what we can, how often power goes out. So if there's any storms, ice storms, or hurricanes come down, we really mitigate how many outages that occur due to this.
Aside from improving reliability, keeping trees away from power lines also provides co-op linemen with a much safer working environment. The last thing they need while working during a storm are trees hanging over the lines. Tree trimming improves reliability, helps keep linemen safe, and saves money by avoiding costly repairs.
When we can prevent an outage from occurring, that improves our reliability in our system and will save the member money.
It's a win-win for the co-op and its members. Efforts to keep your lights on, even in the worst of weather. I'm Jeremy Tucker for Delmarva Life.
Now, you can help the co-op keep the lights on. It's best not to plant any trees within 15 feet of power lines. Larger trees need to be planted at least 40 feet away from the lines. And keep in mind, a tree may be small when you plant it, but most of them grow pretty tall, pretty fast.
We're learning that. We planted trees 20 years ago. They're big.
Oh dear.
Well, are you one of those people trimming time out of your day to watch all of the juicy drama of a soap opera? What about the young and the restless? Up next, we get an inside look at the latest drama, the plane crash. We find out how the crew made it happen and how the cast feels about these cliffhanger episodes.
But first, how about a sweet treat while you sit back and watch your shows? Rachel Ray has another handy how-to tip to make your brownies picture perfect.
This tip is actually from a friend of mine's mom, Pam. If your brownies come out crummy, well, switch it up. Save a plastic knife. Take a couple of those plastic knives and keep them in your kitchen drawer. You will never have another crummy brownie ever, ever, ever again. It's like brownie magic.